You cannot game authenticity. One of the things we hear about in high ticket sales from many women coaches, okay, high ticket, low ticket, mid ticket, in any coaching niches, I am authentic. I am not like that person. But after listening to over 300 sales conversations, I can tell you that 90% of those conversations are not authentic. There's nothing authentic about them. Authenticity in high ticket sales has become like reality television, okay? And if you watch reality television, then you know what authentic is not. When you're being authentic, it is subconscious, first of all, because it's who you're being in the world. It's how you be. It's how you show up. It's who you are being. It's not something that you say to yourself, now I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be curious and have empathy and ask better questions. I'm going to listen deeper. No, that is not authentic. That's like reality TV. You saw the camera and you changed. So you are not being authentic, and you cannot gain authenticity. High-end coaching clients know when you're being fake. And this is how the lack of authenticity that coaches call authentic shows up in sales conversations or in your content or your messaging. The moment you start to bash your competition, another coach, the moment that you start to compare yourself to another coach in a sales conversation or in your messaging or your content, you are not being authentic. You're making a conscious decision to, instead of sell your offer based on the positioning, sell your offer based on the outcome and result, you're making a conscious decision to sell your offer based on how much your client will not like the other coach. That's not authentic. That's just plain politics. That's not authentic. Authenticity is not telling yourself that you're authentic. This is the how you create authenticity in high ticket sales. It's shifting who you're being and showing up every day, making the decision to be who God says you are in the world. Okay, and that sounds trite. So how do you do that? Hello, beautiful, and welcome to the Prosperous Womb. In the Prosperous Womb, the way we shift into being authentic, because we know that it might not be the default for everyone, because people want to put on a show. They want to play a different character when they're in a sales conversation, or when they're on YouTube, or when they're creating their content, or when they're on social media. They play a different character, not themselves. If their husband saw them or their kids saw them, they would say, who is that? Since when does mom do that? Since when does dad do that? Because people know you, who you are subconsciously. So what you do is you watch the videos, listen to yourself on the sales conversations, and ask yourself, ooh, is that me, or am I playing a part? And then decide to be authentic by actually practicing how to be more curious, how to listen more, how to show empathy, how to actually give a damn about your clients and try to understand who they are, what they want, what they care about, why they want it, what they think it's going to do for them. Generally, outside of your bank account, not just throwing out your Stripe accounts and your bank balances on social media to say, oh my God, I'm so amazing, look at me. That's not authentic. Take yourself out of the picture and focus exclusively on the person that God has sent you here to serve. Authenticity starts in deciding who you're going to work with. Are you in a mastermind where your coaching guru has told you to create 10K offers or 5K offers and sell to millions of people to create massive impact? Or has God asked you to create massive impact with one 250K offer to 1, 2, or 3 people and go deeper with them? Whose voice are you listening to grow your authenticity muscle? If you have to think about it, it's not authentic. So practice showing up as that person who cares. Practice at home with loved ones, with your family. Practice everywhere in your business so that when you do show up on the call, you're authentic, because it's now your natural way of being. It's now your new default. And as you grow in authenticity, it becomes your new baseline. Every growth, every shift you make in your identity, every time you grow into your higher self, it's your new default and your new baseline. And you do show up curious, you do show up wanting to know, but you're not talking about anybody else or anything else, just focusing on your client, asking the questions they need to ask, and listening so that you can see when there's a shift or pause or hesitation, and you can ask a clarifying question, because it's just who you are, it's who you're being, because that's all you know to do. Not get a script and sit here going, what's next? No. It's the hardcore relationship. So next time you say to yourself, well, at least I'm authentic, ask yourself, am I really being authentic? And what does that really mean in high ticket sales? What does that really mean from the client's perspective and from what the client wants and the outcomes and results? What does that mean in the way I price my coaching offers and the way I sell? How does it show up for me in my content and my messaging? And how does it show up in what I'm selling and who I'm selling to? Authenticity, you can't game it. It's a being. And who you be in the world is how you sell in the world. It's how you show up in the world. And it's what your clients perceive, no matter what you think they're thinking, they see in authentic. So let me know how this lands for you and how you are going to shift who you're being in the world to show up as love, as empathy, as curiosity, as genuine interest, as respecting the client enough to understand her deeply so she resonates with everything that you do and knows that you are part of her winning team for her life, her career, her relationship, her business, whatever it is that you coach in. And let me know how it lands for you.